Hi guys, this is Mrs. Jones here for Art for Des Moines. One last time this school year. I'm sorry it can't be a live video with you, but you know how the end of the school year is. We all have things going on like graduations and ceremonies and banquets and finals, and it's just crazy. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you thank you for being my art students, and hope you have a great summer and a great rest of your year, and hopefully I'll get to keep doing art with you next year. So today we are going to think about the future a little bit and what your dreams are. And we're all going to do like the same project but with a twist that applies to you. So for this one, if you have some kind of a ruler or a straight edge, that would be really useful, okay? And then paper, pencil, and then if you want to colorize it, you can put colored pencils, markers, whatever you want to use to color it, watercolor, whatever you've got. So hey, let's get started. I'm going to twist this around real quick, so hang tight. Okay. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. It's been giving me issues today. So I want to show you my inspiration so far for this project. I got it from Art Julia on Pinterest. And basically, we're going to be drawing a door opening outwards and a wall, a brick wall, and then whatever you want on the other side, like your dreams, whatever you think would be on the other side if you close your eyes and imagine opening a door, or like whatever your dreams are that you'd want. So, here we go. First thing we need to do to draw a door is get out a ruler, okay? If you don't have a ruler, you can tear a piece of paper out of a notebook or something and use that. I'm going to say probably like 2 to 3 inches in on both sides is where you want to draw your door. Let's see, if I did 3 inches on both sides, that'd be a little... 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to do about 3 inches on both sides. So I'm going to mark here and here. Okay. And then we're going to go up from the bottom, maybe to about 2 inches from the top. Okay. On the other side of your door, I think I want it to be a little bit wider actually, so maybe like here. Go up about 2 inches from the top again. My paper's not clean. I got pastels on it, but I wanted to reuse it and not waste it, so I thought I would blend it in somehow. Alright, so I have my door. It's a rectangle. But we want it to look three-dimensional, right? Like it's going in. So the first thing we want to do probably is, like, if you had a door here, you would probably see like the thickness of the side of the door. So I'm going to go in like 1/4 of an inch-ish and hope that it's lined up alright. And draw a line like that to show that the door is opening in. And then I'm going to go in, let's see how far it would look good. I'm just going to go in at an angle from the bottom corner, maybe about 3 inches. Oops, I moved it. Oop, you can't see what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to go in. I have too much junk on my desk. There we go. At an angle about 3 inches, okay, to start. And then from the top, I'm going to go down about 3 inches. I'm just eyeballing it. I'm sure if you have other materials that are better at measuring, you could use those. But and then I'm going to connect these two going down. Okay, made a little trapezoid. This is the gist of what you want to do here, because you want it to look like you're opening the door in, and then you can draw whatever you want in there. Like what happens when you open your door? What do you want that to look like? And then doors have a doorknob, so you got to decide what kind of doorknob you want. They usually have that like plate around it. I guess the plate would go at the same, it would be parallel to the top and the bottom of the door. And then you can decide if you want a knob here or if you want like one of those fancy hingy things, which you could do. I'll do a fancy hingy thing because I can. All right, got a fancy hingy door plate on mine. All right, so that's a start. The next thing you're going to do is, I feel like that doesn't look, I think my door is too tall. Before I go forward, I'm going to go like that real quick. I feel like this would be better. My door is too tall. There we go. Sorry. 1 second while I change my mind about my art project. Oops, I needed that one to stay there. What are you thinking, Jones? Alright, that looks better to me. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so now we have a couple decisions. We need to probably make a door frame before we do our bricks. So for our door frame, you're going to kind of go off towards the corners, like that. About the same distance here. You're going to go straight down. This is like, the frame is like the wooden part around your doors. And do the same thing here. And then I'm going to go across. So I know that my door has a door frame. I'm going to fix this too because I just eyeballed it and it didn't look very good. Alright. This is driving me nuts right here, but it'll look better once I go over it. Alright, so we have a door, we have a door frame. Now we're going to do a brick wall on the outside. And so you can color your bricks whatever way you want to, but I'll show you how to make them look good. Alright, you might, like you need to decide how big you want your bricks. I'm going to go like 1 centimeter for each line across, just because that's easy to measure on the ruler. And I'm just going to do lines like that. All the way down. Okay, I'm going to go on the other side. Oop, I don't know if you saw that or not, but I'll see it on this side. Just going to make a little mark for every centimeter on the ruler so they're evenly spaced out when I draw the bricks. line them up. And then I'm going to draw lines all the way across on the outsides of the door only. So I'm going to have to skip over and do that. Okay? So only on the outside of the door. Whoops, that was very straight. It's going to take a while, but at least your bricks will be straight if you do it this way. If you eyeball it, it's just not going to look as nice. Especially if everything else is nice and straight. So I'm going to do this going all the way down. And then you can kind of be thinking about what color you want your bricks. Do you want them crazy colors? Do you want them black and white? Do you want them to be like red brick color, like the Trinidad cobblestone bricks? Do you want them to be like that tan color? Do you want them to just be white with shading and no other color? Kind of up to you. I know my daughter wants a pink house someday, so hers will probably be pink. Oops, I don't have that one upgraded. Hopefully it's close. Pretty close. We'll fix it with shading. Alright. Should have something kind of like this. So then, when you do bricks, the vertical lines vary because you don't want to stack your bricks straight in a row. You want them to be staggered, right? So we kind of got to decide how big we want our bricks. I'm thinking an inch across would be good. So I'm going to do an inch across. Now this is going to get confusing, okay, but you can do it. Just listen carefully. So you're going to skip every other row of bricks and do a straight line, okay? Every other one. Down, okay? Like that. I'm going to go over here, do the same thing. Every other row. Oh, it's kind of wide. I don't know what happened to that one. Huh. Skip, skip, skip. And that's a frame. Skip, 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 skip. Oh, here's the long one. So skip, 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 skip. All the way down to the bottom. One more row here. Well, for now. When I show you the next part, you're probably not going to be very happy. Because we got to do it again, but on the other row. Alright. So on this row, we have to measure like in between. So the best way to do that would be to line up your, your inches from before. but this time go down one, and you're going to do it on the half inch. So there's a half inch, 1 1/2, 2 1/2, 3 1/2, 4 1/2, 5 1/2, 6 1/2, 7 1/2, 8 1/2. Now, if you don't have a ruler, you could just eyeball it, okay? You're going to aim for the middle of the bricks on either side of it, like that, okay? So then you have to do the same thing again. Every other one, you're going to do that straight line. Make sure it's not on the same row as the one you just did, because they have to be staggered. Okay? So it should look like that. Do, 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 back and forth. Oh, starting to look very bricky. Oh, you still don't have to do one here. Because we already did the top. So that's not too bad, right? Lulu, skip to my Lulu, skip to my Lulu. Skip to my Lulu, skip to my Lulu, my darling. Okay, there you have some bricks. So, how do we shade the bricks? If I were you, I would pick one side of each brick to shade as if light was coming from one side. But you can do them how you like. But what I'm thinking is, like, say the light's coming from the right side, so I have it a little bit shaded on this side, okay? You don't have to do this right now. You could do this after you have finished drawing whatever's on the inside of your door. But this will just give it a little bit of extra depth. So of course when you go on the next line, it'll be a little bit off, but it'll look cool. See? You get the idea. So I would keep it on the same side if you're going to shade them. If you're not going to shade them, you don't have to worry about it. Meanwhile, while I'm doing this, I'm thinking about what I want to put on the other side of my magic door. I want a secret garden? Do I want to put like what I'm hoping to do, like with my dreams, or what do I do? What's your like innermost dream that you would love, and then you could draw it? I know I'm really excited about getting a theater program started at Trinidad High School. So maybe I'll draw a stage with like some kids on it doing a show that I think would be cool to do, you know? Something like that. Or if I really want to go rock climbing this summer, maybe I'll draw that. Or if I don't know. I wish I had you guys for class, so, oh look, I skipped a row. Oop, I didn't do that right, that one goes there. Just fix that real quick. There we go. Maybe I could just draw like a really comfy bed with me sleeping. Because that's what I would love to see on the other side of that door. Now, if you go through and shade it like I'm doing, the pencil is going to come off on your hand when you're sitting here, like drawing. Whether you're left or right-handed, it doesn't really matter. It's going to get on you. So you might think about that and what your plan is to draw in the middle before you do the bricks. But I kind of want to do the bricks because I'm not sure what I want to do in the middle yet. Like if If I had a secret door that could take me anywhere, where would I want it to go? It's like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, where it takes the little girl into the forest, and it's winter, and she meets Tumnus in the Chronicles of Narnia. What if it took you to outer space? Or what if it took you to a different place in time? Where would you go? Like, what time period would you go to? Would you want to go see dinosaurs, or would you be like pretty scared that you would die? And like you don't know what food back then was okay to eat. Would you want to go into the future? Would you want to go to a particular place to eat something special or see somebody or invent something? It could take you anywhere. Where would you want to go? I still don't know what I want to do yet. I'm thinking. Oh, you know what? I've always wanted to see the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis, so I would maybe see if I could get mine to take me to Iceland, because they seem to have the most consistent, best view. Like Canada and Alaska sometimes have really good views, but I feel like Iceland would be a really fun place to go and see. Almost done with my bricks. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw myself in Iceland watching the auroras, which is going to be kind of hard for me to draw, but I'm going to try. Because why not? Or it's on my bucket list to go see a game in every professional baseball stadium because I love baseball. So it'd be cool if you had a door that could just take you to all the baseball stadiums, right? Or wherever you wanted to go, like take you to a Taylor Swift concert. Okay. I want my door to take me to Iceland to see the Northern Lights. So, maybe I will. This is the point where you can kind of like tune me out and do your own thing, but I'm gonna draw. They have these really cool, like glass igloos that you can rent, like for a hotel room. Let's see if I can find a picture. Yes, I'm gonna show you. Okay, just for fun. Oops. See, it looks kind of like a turtle. It's a glass igloo you could stay in, and there's trees. And then at night you could see the northern lights from them, right? So I want to draw it. Probably want to draw it like in the distance so you could see it. An igloo. Probably comes out like that. It's like a real igloo. I don't know if it is. Doo-doo. Maybe it's right down there? I don't know. And I would guess you would put it together like bricks again for strength. That doesn't look right. It's like another layer. Or something. I don't know. I'm trying to draw my igloo. like not curvy enough it needs to be like that. Who knew I would be drawing an igloo, trying to figure it out. Okay, the igloo is happening. Okay, so we have an igloo. We have like an entrance to the igloo. Right? Okay. And then maybe we have some trees. You know how I feel about odd numbers. I'd rather have odd number trees. So I'm going to put 3. And then up here, I'm going to do like the northern lights. Which I'll figure out how I'm going to do that in a minute. That is going to be so neat if I can figure it out. Whoa, okay. I feel like I did a horrible job on my igloo, but it'll have to work for now. What would be on the ground here? Would they have like a fire? On the outside? Maybe I'll add a fireplace just for fun. I'll add like a little fireplace just for fun. I mean a campfire. Because I'm assuming it's cold. Because it's an igloo, right? Alright, fireplace, done. Okay, so now I gotta color it, right? That's all that's left to do. I think I might like do oil pastels for like a black sky. It would be better to use paint on this because it's kind of a bumpy paper. Let's see. Doing my trees. Like a green pastel somewhere. I don't really have the color I want. I want a dark tree green. I don't see one. Sorry, I'll use this. They probably would be covered in snow, so there's that. Alright, I want my auroras to be like purple. blue. Yeah, not that color. That's too dark. I need like a light blue. And we'll go back to purple. And mix this blue in like it's turning colors as it goes. There we go. Got my auroras. It's more green. It's a dark green. My magic door to icing. Pretty excited about that. I wish I had pink. Pink? Put some red in here. Mix that red in. Maybe. Be better if it's pink. Anywho, I'm going to kind of outline my igloo with blue. And then I wish I had more white. Oh, there's my white. I'll clean my white off and use my white on my igloo. The problem with white is it picks up colors, but also kind of like it the way it looks in this case. So that just makes them look shadowy on the left side. You know? And then dark blue middle. Okay, now we need a fire. I can't wait to see or hear what you guys did for on the other side of your door. And then wood for my fire. Oops. Okay, and since it's snowy at my place, I'm going to add a little blue shadow, because blue is what shadows really look like in the snow. And then in a second, I'm going to work on my door and my bricks, and then we'll be done. Or I'll be done. I'm not sure what you're doing. You might have beat me, and you might already be done. Alright. Okay. So now I gotta figure out what color I want my door. I don't want to be boring, but maybe just a brown door. What do you guys think? Let's see here. I probably shouldn't use this acrylic paper. It's so bumpy. What if you could just draw a door and it would take you anywhere? That's our art project. Yeah. And it's hard to color in when it's like that. Alright, well, I'm gonna give it a try, even though I really don't like how the door is looking. It's too bumpy. If I was using regular like printer paper or something, then it would be fine. With a different brown, maybe I can blend them together. So I can use a paper towel to kind of blend it. Kinda. Darker? Oh, it's better. It's fine, everything's fine. I'm wishing I had Q-tips right now. That might work better. I feel like this would be better with colored pencils for sure. Anywho, I want this one to be yellow. The yellow door handle. Well, I tried. So there's my door. Going to the Auroras, and then I would probably do like a brick color next, probably like a red or something like that. So then, like, if you want, you just go in and do this all the way around to all of your bricks. Yeah, that's going to take a long time, so I won't make you sit through all that. But you could use colored pencils, that might work better. Or, you know, something else besides all the pastels, because they'll take a while. Anywho, well, I wish I could be with you live on Zoom so I could see what you wanted to do with your door, like where it would go. But hopefully next time I see you, just out and about or at a basketball game or something, you guys can tell me or send me a picture. Anyway, it's been an honor being your art teacher as usual, and I hope you keep enjoying art and keep doing art and keep in touch, and hopefully we'll see you next year. Hope you have a fabulous summer, and I will see you later, alligator. Bye.